Welcome back to Life with the Masons. So, it's been a minute. We have been gone for a while now. So, we've been praying, asking the Lord, what do you want us to upload? What is it? What's the topic? So, of course, he never works like we think he's going to work. So something literally just happened like right now. So it's like, you know what? Let's be real, honest, open, transparent, all day. So gave the kids some snacks, one sleep, gave one instructions, and here we go.
Here we go. Please like, subscribe, share this video. We continue to try to make good videos like this with good conversation about life with the Masons. Real, raw, uncut for Christ.
All day.
So we actually just had a really great conversation.
It didn't start into a conversation, it was arguments. And then it turned into a conversation.
Okay, that's one way to interpret it. Yeah, we had a great conversation. It was about us and how we could communicate with each other in a more effective way. And then it turned out we were able to share heartfelt things within us that were allowing us to be able to communicate better. This is one of those things I think in marriage that if we bring that to the forefront more, then we could grow in our levels of communication rather than stay stagnant or go down in an unhealthy level. For us, this was one of those topics like I had to open up and I had to say, you know what? You brought up an issue. The issue was that I was starting to clean up or do something for a reason that had something to do with me because I was looking for something. And she brought up the fact that it'd be nice if you also decided to clean up when you saw that I needed the help, or if I was frustrated, or if I was in a state where I wasn't clear and able to move, that you would then take that initiative as well. At first, I thought of it as a shot towards me because of the way it was delivered. But as we started to talk more, I could understand where she was coming from. Because for me, I know the kind of person that I've been, that I've always been, and that is the kind of person that is more laid back, more, okay, I'll get to it when I can, kind of to myself. I'm an introvert. In our conversation, I realized it was 3 things about me. Once we broke down everything and got past all the, the feelings and everything else, right?
But you feel me? Like, squad? What? Yeah.
Yeah, she says that, how you and your feelings. That was one of her first, actually, that was one of our first statements when we started talking. And I was like, man, I'm not trying to be in my feelings. I understand what she's saying about you and your feelings, but I'm like, I'm not trying to be in my feelings. What am I trying to say? And eventually we got there. And I know there was 3 things about me that I know for a fact have impacted why I don't see my wife and then say, based on what I see her in this level of frustration, take action. Why don't I do that more? I've done it, but why don't I do it more? And it's because my level of engagement, first of all, I'm an introvert. That's number 1. I realize I'm an introvert. Number 2, compounded on that, my family and the way we came up, we didn't come up in a way where it was like, hey, sister, what are you doing today? It wasn't like that. That's not how we don't engage each other daily. We would get up, go do what we could do, leave the house, go where you going, go to school, come back, and may talk, may not. It wasn't engaging. We're engaging as a family. That's number 2. And so it's just kind of environmental. And number 3, I'm just not a people person, right? I can stay to myself and be perfectly okay with that. I don't have any problem not engaging with people, and I'm good. And so you may be out there, you might be like me and like that, and you're like, okay, that's me. But when you are married, when you have a family, when you have, responsibilities that God has given you and they bless you with, you have to remind yourself, okay, I know I'm not a people person, right? I know I'm not a reach out and let's go do something, let me engage with you person. That's not me. But I have to find a way. And I told her in this conversation, I said, you have to help me because she's the opposite. I've learned so much from her about how she engages with her family, how she calls and texts them on a regular basis, how she's always looking in a way to be engaged with her family members and the people that she care about. I'm like, man. So I look at her and that helps me kind of do it a little bit. But I was like, you have to help me some kind of way. There's something that you have to say and do to help me so that way I can help get out of this rather than looking at why you don't do this, why you don't do that, why you don't do that. See, okay, now she understands because I brought it up and I communicated. You know what? That's a problem for me.
Based off this conversation, I figure out what I need to do. Just because I see an issue, don't let it build up and then at the wrong time and say something, because you can mean well, but if you say it and deliver it in a way where it's just your feelings, because to me, you can be in your feelings and you can express your feelings. So I have to, watch out with that. So just stop, pause, be like, okay, dear, it'd be nice for you to, help me when you see I'm kind of frustrated. I would really like that. You feel me?
See this? that delivery right there. What you need, sweetheart? What you need? What you want? I mean, that's what we learned from this, and it was a building moment rather than a tearing down moment. Have you married couples out there had a moment like that where because we've had some tearing down moments, right? Because we that we're human, right. But as we start to, and we've been in this quarantine, right? We've been getting closer and closer and closer, and in the quarantine, even though we've had some arguments, there haven't been as many. And I would say we've gone into the level of closeness where it's like, okay, I understand. And it's like, I just move off of that. Oh, I understand.
And when he was going to work, it seemed like we would have more disagreements than we do now. It's like, well, what is it? It was like, oh, I really do love him. He really does love me.
This has been a time for us, and we're grateful.
Yeah.
Yes, people are dying. Yes, people are sick. Yes, things are happening in the world. We're praying for those people. We're praying for every morning. We're praying about this virus and what's going on and what's happening in America and around the world. But we can't always just look at what is happening in God's sovereignty with the bad. God is also working in the good, especially for those who love him, those whom he's called. All things work together to the good for those who love him and who are called by his name.
Your faith.
So in all things, we see God working, and we see God working in our marriage during this time right now, quarantine. So it's been amazing.
Yeah. Let us know, when you were single and then when you joined together as one, how was it on that person's side, the wife and the husband? Is your family close or not close, or is both of you're not close? So how is that bond between y'all? How are y'all working through it? Because like he said, my side, we're down for each other. You call me like 3 a.m. It's like, let's go. Be like, I love you. I got something to do with my family. He respect that. He understand that. We have a mutual ground. Okay, you can go do this with them. Try to be back around this time. Still want to respect the man of the house. Still want to be there for your family. So it's not like I'm just like, hey, I'm down for whatever. Just let me go do. I understand. He understands that I love my family and I want to help them. And it's the time. To be like, okay, so boundaries. So how do you guys work through that? So we're curious to let us know if this is not your issue, what issue you do have in marriage that we can discuss and talk about, or maybe talk about on the next time around.
So we thought we'd share that with you guys. If there's something that you leave in the comments, if there's something that you just kind of, you felt this in a way, it is something you can relate to as a husband or a wife or in your family, and you've seen this happen, or maybe right now you're quarantining and you may be going through something right now, leave something and share with us in the comments. We'll make sure to read it and comment and reply back. All right, you guys. Life with the Masons. We out.